is identical to everything that I see has walked literally from you to the house to the car to like, you gotta, it gets personal. But I think God pours into you at those moments for these moments.
Go back and see.
You can revisit those moments where God was in the room. I was looking at my Facebook, the inside and stuff, and you can see like who viewed your stories and this and that. And I remembered the moments I would just be in the car and just be talking to the camera, just be letting whatever just flow. And the engagements were different. Nobody said anything, but they watched like every single slide. You know, it didn't like go from like 29 here to like 2 people. It was like consistent. And I'm like, that's the difference.
Those are like the pure moments.
That was in the beginning. When it's like rough, unedited, unfiltered. When it's just like raw deliverance. People like, I don't know what it is about him. I don't really like him, but something that he's saying, like, I think when you get a taste of him, it's hard to describe him, to attribute him to be like a certain type of fish. But I know I like how it tastes. I don't know why I keep coming here, because the bill is too high to be here. But when they bring it out, I forget about all the bills. It make you lose your mind just for a minute. And you get like lost in the, you ever been lost in the word? Lost in the word? Lost in worship? You ever been praying a prayer so deep that you forget you were praying and started like living in the prayer? Like you literally lose location and people around you. I didn't know them folk were hungry. Let me go ahead and close this grace.
Those be the best prayers.
Those are ones that you leave the room and you're entering into the throne room, into the presence. And your petition goes from petition of prayer to like worship of thankfulness, where it's like, God, thank you. Anywho, thank you.
Thank you.
Or whatever they say, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think that's good though. Kind of how we talked about it in the beginning, like going back. People doesn't want a word. Like they don't care what's in the background. They don't care what you got on.
It's not about you.
They really going through it. They just want a word.
That's right. It's like hungry people. Hungry people just want food. They don't care nothing about the bread being on the floor. They don't care nothing about you wearing gloves. They just want... You ever been hungry, like really hungry? And it's like, well, we don't have the right buns. Just put it on the bun. It don't matter. If you, I don't need it toasted. Just give it to me. It's like we want to stage it up and perfect it and make... Well, hold on. I got to put the olives on like this. And I got to put the... You ain't got to... Just give it to me. That was the difference. And you're so eager to give it that the deliverance isn't like you're worried. Their deliverance is. It was different. And I think you get like consumed in like, is it effective? That you start wondering about it that God is pushing out of you. and you start perfecting what God is pushing out of you. Therefore, it becomes not what God is pushing out, but what you're pushing out, what you're delivering. So nobody gets delivered. They feel good. It's a good word. It sounded good. To make people happy, nobody gets delivered. Nobody gets delivered. And you ain't got discernment. Nobody gets delivered, and you're in bondage. Nobody gets delivered, but that was a great message.
Like for me, I be going back looking at like the lives that I be doing, and like I'll look at the views, and it would be like a live I've done with like maybe 1 or 2 likes, but the views be like 74, 75.
Yeah.
And it's like that shows like people are watching. I think it comes like that awkward moment that like if people don't know you, it's like, well, I'm not gonna react to this because I don't know how they're gonna take it, and I don't want it to come off of it. It's like I'm trying to slide in DMs or stuff like that. So like I'll just watch, like not say nothing, but like that shows you just like people are watching.
Oh, yeah. Get your stage is bigger than the platform you step on. You know that? So I'm like cautious. Before it was like, just wanted the portrayal of like saved and perfect. But I'm cautious about it. Because if I don't live it, I won't preach it. If I don't believe it, I won't say it. And that kind of bothers me about some people. It's just like, if you don't know it or haven't lived it, haven't practiced it, if you're living contrary to it, then just don't talk about it. It like devalues the word, but the word has weight on to it. But if your life is not in alignment, just don't talk as if that was your assignment. Just don't say nothing. Just avoid this topic. We were talking about child support and kids and all that stuff a while ago, and I mean it got heated in the room, like really, really, really heated. Cause I won't play about it. I won't. I'm like, maybe that's a topic we should avoid. Oh no, it needs to be. How you gonna give advice to somebody when you don't even take care of yours? And I can't contribute to like the adveration of like all these dads out here who actually step up and do that, because I'm in two's lives, but then there's the rest that I'm not. I can't even say anything. I feel like that draws like emotion from people to be like, well, he coming, well, why you came here? Like there was caution lights and like stop signs and all that, and you came right on through that door. Well, like in this world, here's what you deal with. You deal with you. Like stop putting yourself in mirrored rooms and hating your reflection. Don't do that. I don't go there. If I don't live it, I feel like it'll bite you in the ass. So there's just don't talk about it.
So you have to keep it honest. I think that's what like helps people. Cause like to like see yourself going through something and all you see is somebody who just living perfect. It's like that doesn't help me. It just makes me be like, they off better than me, so they don't even they don't even know where I'm at.
I think it depends on what your definition of perfection is.
But it's like